Can you hear me? Dawn, Allen, Jen. Hey, guys.
Can you hear me?
Kimberly. Oh, hold on. Oops.
Dawn, Allen, Jen. Hey, guys.
All right. Mute. Sorry. Kitty, Carrie, sister, Kimberly. Hey, Melissa, Uber, Auntie Goober, Crystal, Crafty, Laura, Julianne, Durizel, Ellie, Claudette. How are y'all? I'm gonna wait for a few people to get in here and make the announcement that what's going on tomorrow on Uber's channel. Hey, Vintage. How are you, Laura? The bells are on. Bells are on what? I'm good, Angel. How are you? Hey, morning, Glory. It is a good day, Kitty. I'm good. Hey, Marine Mom. Love you. Oh, I'm missing it. Yeah. Hey, Doughboy. The Christmas spirit is right, Angela. Tomorrow on Uber Goober's channel, Santa Claus will be there. So bring the whole family. Uber, their elves coming. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Vixen. Hey, Debbie. 6 o'clock Pacific, I believe. But it's going to be a fun time. My kids are excited. Yes, elves and music. Oh, gosh, Angel Wings. I'm sorry. She's loves the block. 6 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow. What is that, Stephanie? Oh, Uber's channel, duh. Hey, Lissa. 9 o'clock Eastern, Crystal. I'll wear my bells and lights again. Yeah. Santa's at Bryce's school tomorrow too, so we have that from 6 to 7:30, and then I come home and he gets to talk to Santa on the computer. So I think it'll be fun and interesting. Please sub to Uber so you don't miss it. Hey, Little Miss. Hey, Sweet Meadow. Yeah, it is, Kitty. It's gonna be great. You know, bring the kids, and if you want, you can follow Uber Goober on Twitter, and you can DM her your kids' names and things they like, or just little things about them. So, Santa is more personal and makes it more, fun. Thank you, Stephanie, for doing that. Hey, Bob. Tamara. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Cash. I love your voice, girl. Make sure you are following Uber. Yes. Hey, Lori. It's not snowing here yet, Lori? In Texas, it's snowing? Does it usually snow there? Hey, Tatty T. Hey, Mama Three Boys. It is not dumb, Cash. It is so... I love it. I could listen to you talk for hours. Hey, Lindsay. So, yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be fun with Santa. And, you know, get in the Christmas spirit. Ho, ho, ho. Because it is a good day. Hey, Kathy. Hell froze over and now it's snowing in Texas. I can't believe it's snowing in Texas. Isn't it, Stephanie? Hey, Miranda. Hey, Diane. Hey, DC. So, you guys, it is Thursday night. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have 3 days and a wake up. And I am done with drug court. I have lived in Texas all my life and never seen it. That's crazy. I didn't think it snowed in Texas. All right, Uber. Love you, hon. I will see you tomorrow. Hey, Black Cat. It was supposed to snow last night and here in New York, and it didn't. Still waiting for it. I hate snow. You have marshmallows. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Lissa. Yeah, I'm so ready to be done, you guys. It's been a long, rough year. Oh, thanks, Lavender. Thanks, Cash. Sweet Meadow. Been taking a break. Oh, yeah. Are you feeling better, Lori? Hey, Rennie. Yes, Tattoo. Everybody stop each other. You want snow? No. Thanks, Stephanie. Proud of you, too. You're doing... Yes. I love you more. Check out my channel. I loaded 2 new vids of the snow. I hate snow too. I don't mind it if I can stay in the house, because it is pretty. And I really, really like it when it's on, like, Christmas lights and stuff on the houses. But driving in it, I spun out of control down a hill in a tiny Cobalt car with, I was like 7 months pregnant with my daughter. I had my whole family in the car. You know, Greg was in the passenger seat, and then Bryce and Aiden were in the back, and I was 7 months pregnant with my daughter. And I probably spun 10 times down this ginormous hill. Definitely had a guardian angel with me that day. My car ended up like spinning, and then the back end went into a ditch, facing the wrong way. But oh goodness, I hate the snow driving in it. But now I have a SUV with 4-wheel drive, so it's not as bad. But you love it even when you go out in it? Mm-mm. If it was warm, I would love it. Yes, gosh, it was very terrifying. I thought I was going to go into labor. Yep, sub everybody. Stephanie is linking Uber's channel in. Follow, it's Uber Goober Lady on Twitter too. So follow her there and DM her if you have kids or anything that you want Santa to say. There's a video for Lori with the snow. You like snow, Tamara? Who's your girlfriend? Ashley? Yes, baby Crystal. Yeah, if I could stay inside and look at it out the window, I'm happy, but being out in it, no thank you. You did, Ronnie. Good job. I hate wrapping too. I sit down all like prepared. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I wrap like 3 presents and I'm over it. Hey, AJ. You have a good one, what? Melissa, don't be causing trouble. Remember, your children are blessed with love already. Don't let the Christmas season stress you all. Absolutely. That's all that matters. It is hard to it's easier said than done. Well, welcome, Aaron. Thank you for coming over and saying hi. You want to make a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? My daughter sings that all the time. How to slow the comments down on a telephone. You just have to put your finger on the screen and hold it, I think. Oh, Bob and Ashley. Oh. Really, Lori? Hey, Ricky. What did I miss? Listening while bartending. Absolutely lavender, yeah. I'm doing good, P-Day. How are you? Actually having a really, really good day. Wait, what? You all keep a close check on your debit. I checked my checking account this morning and someone's... Oh, no. I am so sorry. This is the worst time. I don't know how to slow it down. Is there like a slow chat or something? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm missing. It's crazy. There's so many people in here. I sell LuLaRoe and I have a lot of cute Disney prints I'm wanting to weed out. If anyone needs help with Xmas for the kiddos, please contact me. I would love to give some to anyone that needs. My daughter would. Yeah, she loves leggings. Is that what that is, right? I subbed your channel. Yeah. So Katie Sanders, anybody for leggings for little kids? It's pretty cool. Thank you. I'll DM you some. Do you have? Are you? What is? How do I get a hold of you? Like Twitter? Do you have Twitter? Or I don't know. You guys, my mind is like beep 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 beep. Chat's going so fast I can't even talk straight. Crystal just asked him to marry her. Crystal just asked him to marry her. Doughboy? So what you thinking? What you thinking? Right, Lori. The man's supposed to propose. Yes, Amanda, what? Crystal proposed, and now I'm going to have to go find her and kick her butt because you're supposed to propose to me, Crystal. What did Doughboy say? And you can't propose in a chat. That doesn't count. I call it bullshit. I'm super new to YouTube, so I don't know how to message anyone. LOL. Email is hold on. I gotta take a picture. All right. Cool. LOL, Amanda. It's 2017. The one who got ejected from YouTube. Somebody got ejected or rejected from YouTube. I call bullshit. It's like dumping somebody over text messages. Doesn't count. Hey, Kathy. It's probably Sean on her name. Guys, Rocky lost his home and his car in a fire. Or just his home. Maybe there's the other person that said a home and a car, but 2 people that lost their homes. But please say your prayers for Rocky. Him and his family are all safe, but he lost everything. Katie, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll email you. Yeah, it's sad. Sad. Them California fires, they're bad. I know the other fire was like in Georgia, because one person said that they lost their house or their family's house, and then somebody came in and said Rocky lost his house. So I thought they were both in California, but the one was in Georgia. Really, Lori? Jeez, you guys all say your prayers for California. I don't know. That's scary. Yeah. Oh, wow. Debbie. They're stressing. We're supposed to have the big quake here soon. Oh, no, Tamara. This stuff's scary, man. Except me. Oh, I said hi to you. Yeah. I tried to catch everybody. If I missed you, I am sorry. I gotta get a tree. We haven't got a tree yet. Crystal and Doughboy getting married. Amanda and Savage, my maid of honors. Tatter. Tedda T will officiate. Oh, yeah? You think so? Hey, Vixen. Merry Christmas to you. Sweet thing. Yep, so when's the date, Crystal? Can I be the flower girl? Uh-oh. Now you got, uh-oh, Crystal. Uh-oh. You done pissed everybody off. 420. That's awesome, Lavender. I just started. Well, a couple people were very nice to have me post the Amazon wish list and help me out. So I got that part started, but I haven't started any of my own, which we'll probably start this weekend. I will be glad when Christmas is over. Chocolate cake. You get a cake, and you get a cake, and you get a cake. Crystal doesn't get none. Vanilla. You get vanilla cake, Crystal. Hey, Blue Ridge. How are you? Thank you, Lori. Don't know, don't care. Hey, Stellar. How are you? Angel, I don't know. Sometimes when I link it in the chat, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. That's good, Stellar. Aussie Girl has the link. I don't know why. Some people it works, and some people it don't. Then I was putting PayPal, and I don't know. I don't know. I sit here every 5 minutes and tell you to send me your dusty money that you don't need. That stuff makes me feel awkward. Hey, Amber. I'll try to link it in the chat. If it doesn't work, I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. You guys are amazing. I never even knew Amazon had such a thing. I can't see your chat, so I'll miss everything. Oh. Sorry, guys. Back to the chat for a second. Yeah, Debbie, I never even knew. They make things like technology so advanced. It's crazy. You get vanilla, Crystal. Did you hear you got vanilla? No chocolate. You're always clean and runny. Sit down. Take a break. How much can you up? It's got to be done by now. All right. It's free. Oh, for King out of the house, yeah. Sorry, I didn't get you money for a wrench. Well, $500, no wrench. At PayPal.me or PayPal.me/wrench me. I cleaned for my family. They called and made for an hour later, then said, let's go out. I hate that. My tiny little toy Dachshund needs to pee. She has never had to walk in 2 inches of snow. Aww. Have all of you guys got Twitter? I want all of you glittery babes on there. Her legs are only 2 inches. Aww. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. Let me do all this stuff. Okay. I only have MySpace. He's gonna freeze his little paws. You know they make little shoes or little snow things. And for the hot cement. Have you ever been a smart ass and put like socks or something on your dog and they hate them? You think they're really gonna wear those little shoes? Or whatever they were. Alright, link. I don't know. I'll try. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. I'm way overtired. I'm only like on 2 hours of sleep from last night. So if I'm a little goofy, that's why. Not with it. Alright. That's the link. It probably won't work though. I'm friends with Cash. You should be able to find me. MySpace. I know. I think it was like last year. Somehow there was like something going around on Facebook that you could get into MySpace, and surprisingly, I remembered my password, and it was all none of my stuff was there. I mean, my page was there, but oh my gosh, it was so different. It's like a music thing or something. Got some good, Amber. We had Tatted T on for the good last night. I think we got off, at 4:30? I had to get up at 6. I've been up ever since. Yeah, see, I don't know why it doesn't work. It's the butthole. You're supposed to make it easy. What comes up? Yeah, Sweet Motto was on last night. See, now that one said error, try again. Won't let me put it in. I'm divorcing you too, Crystal. What the hell? So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't allow it in the chat. I'll say girl has it, I guess. All right. I feel like somebody else, like, I don't know. I just feel so weird. I don't like it. Damn, Crystal, I left for 5 minutes and come back, and she's already getting divorced. Oh, she must be talking to somebody else. I thought when you said divorce, you were already divorcing. Oh boy. Don't mind me. Do not mind me. I'm 2 seconds off my ban button with you. Get him, Tamara. Get him. We didn't pay $500 for that wrench for nothing. Better use it good. And Bob, what the hell's up with you? Don't hate, appreciate. No, why, Mary, Mom? She okay? I know, right, Mackenzie? I should charge more. Kathy abuses hers. I should charge her $100 per wrench, per whack. Oh, I see, Crystal. I know, Jennifer. I feel left out, don't you? What was wrong with Marla? I didn't even know she was on earlier. You know, YouTube sucks with the notifications. Is she okay? Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I see, Marie Mom. I see. I fell asleep, getting some rest. Tamara, it was very nice of you and Christy. I don't know where she is now. I did see that, yeah. I didn't know. I thought it was a video, though. I didn't know it was a live stream. I only watched, I didn't watch it all. Sure you do, Crystal. Sure. But that was very, very thoughtful and nice of you guys. That is very, yeah, that was awesome. You guys are amazing. I bet you she loved it. Really, Mackenzie? Crystal, just shush. I talked to Miss De La Rue. Her husband's in the hospital, but when I DM'd her the last time, she said that she watched my chat, but she couldn't comment. Oh, I got something in my throat. I wish I would get better. Stupid laryngitis or whatever it was. I'm going to charge you $100 a whack there, Kathy. Yeah, I told her to come in and try to comment and DM me if she couldn't. She should not be blocked. I don't know what's wrong. I even looked at my block list. She's not on there. But yeah, her husband's been in the hospital, and that's where she's been. So prayers for them guys, too, for the holiday season and to get better and get out of the hospital for timeouts. Okay, $50 a timeout and $100 a block. Sticks a snowy wrench in Stephanie's ear. I got it. No, we don't have no snow yet. No, Amber, she's not. She's not blocked. It won't post. It said error. I don't know, Vixen. Like when I go to post it in the chat, it says error. Let me see, share. Link. Share this. Let's see if this link works. I was copying the link up at the top of the page. Maybe that one will work. Get them to DM me the link. Toilet. Are you pooping? So quit spying on everybody. What did I tell you about that? Gosh, can you guys ever behave? No. Oh boy, wrenches. She is the bathroom bitch. Tamara, you're the tinkler. Tamara will sit on live stream and pee. Yes, Lavender. I got rid of my email for that. I didn't know that you had to, you could. I see. I don't know anything about this stuff. I was learning. And Christy, there it is, Lavender. Did that one work, Stephanie? Christy said something about a card for PayPal, like a debit card, like a PayPal debit card. I could not find it. But while I was looking, I found that you had to make a PayPal.me. I was using my email before. You did not. I heard you tinkle and Crystal. Number 2. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Amazon. See, why are they all different every time? That's what's going. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Lavender. Christy, I can't find where to get one. PayPalPrepaid.com. Okay. Why wouldn't it just be on their the app thingy? But yes, I will. One second, guys. When's the last time it snowed in Texas, Lori? Steph, you're the only one that disagreed. Disagreed. What are we disagreeing about? Oh, that's cool. Oh, 1977, is that what you said? Is that what that date was for? I'm so lost in the chat, you guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, where is Ashley? Stephanie, stop pulling Crystal's hair. Come on, kids. Enough of that. There's Ashley. Stellar, it's on tonight. What is? My TV's been broke since the last, I can't remember when I told you guys it was broken, when it was all apart on my table. I haven't had the TV on in that long. Greg thought it was just like this $35 part, and he ordered it, and it still didn't fix it, so. But hey, kids haven't been staring at a TV. But what's on A&E tonight? I don't think so, Debbie. Greg had it tore all apart on the table, like 2 weeks ago? And he watched a YouTube video, and he thought it was that part, and it was like $35. So he ordered it, but it didn't fix it. Yeah, I usually watch YouTube anyways because I have a hard time hearing. So I'm always staring at the closed caption anyways. So I'd rather watch YouTube. I have earplugs in, or earphones, headphones, earphones. And, but I need to get caught up on This Is Us and stuff. That's the only reason why I miss it. That's like the only thing I watch. And then Big Brother in the summer. But Greg misses the TV the most. What, Lavender? You are, Rennie? Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, thanks, Lavender. Yeah, my mom got Cassidy it's like a 3-story dollhouse. It's really tall. It's like almost like a bookshelf, about that big. And she found it somebody was selling it on Facebook for like $40. It's one of the wooden ones. It's like $100 dollhouse. But it had plastic furniture with it, and it's all like, I don't know, falling apart. But so thank you. Cassie would be super happy about that. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. It's a big help. Yeah. Help. Help. What? Are you guys fighting still? I was a TV addict till I found YouTube drama. Right? All right, Lavender. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. It makes me feel all awkward and weird, but I appreciate it a lot, and you guys have just been amazing. Even before all that stuff, you know what I mean? Very supportive and, cheering me on with the ending of drug court, which is I'm glad for it to be over, but scary at the same time. I don't want anything, Susan, but thank you. I know Melissa Gregg really misses the TV, but he'll live. He goes outside and works and does little things around the house. Oh, I think it'll be fun, Rennie. Your makeup always looks cute. I can't do makeup with crap, but I've been, getting samples and stuff and practicing. I was never really into makeup. I slapped some eyeshadow and eyeliner on and mascara, and that was it. But now it seems all fun and, I don't know, lots of different things you can do. I don't want chocolate cake. Yuck. I don't like chocolate cake. Yes, Debbie, it is. Tamara did, what is it? Oh, yeah. Ashley DM'd you about that. Laugh my ass, Crystal. Do you, Amanda? No, I don't like chocolate cake. Crystal wants chocolate cake. She's been asking for chocolate cake for a week now. Amy wants to do a candy cane one. I'm like, what the fuck? I just want a Christmas red and green. Okay, Amanda, we have to DM later. Okay, Vixen. It will not give me an option to send to you. What, on Amazon? Yeah, so that's cool. Your friend's making out. I wish I lived next door to Tamara. Get AA alive, roundworm extracted. Oh. I'm going to murder you with chocolate cake. I think so, Marine Mom, because I swear she hasn't shut up about it for a week now. Doughboy, get on it. Get her chocolate cake. What the hell? Oh, look, Uber. I was able to send you from Amazon, but your PayPal link didn't work. I don't know, maybe it doesn't work yet. I don't know. I don't know. Everything's so difficult, guys. Maybe I need to become a pro at this. Like other people. Yeah, it says, welcome to paypal.me. PayPal.me/AmandaLove34. Well, if the link doesn't, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe you can do it still through my email. Let's see. Everything's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. That's my email. I don't know, guys. Okay, Vixen. PayPal.me/Amanda, not .34, just 34. I should have probably left it alone. I probably just fucked it all up. I was trying to find the card that you can get. Uber wants the TV, Tamara. I'll make one for Crystal, then tape me eating it. Make sure you use those Australian eggs. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't work. Hey, Helen, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Why are you laughing at me? I had PayPal. I was working with my email, but then when I went to go, I was in PayPal today trying to figure out how to get a card. And it told me to set up the PayPal.me thing. So I did. And it's not working. Because it was working with my email. So I don't know. You guys have to let me know if the .me one works. Oh, I'm sorry, Helen. You don't want no American eggs, Rennie? I'm sure they taste so much better. It's America, the best country in the world. Don't you know? So I have to go to PayPal/prepaid, Kathy, you said, for the card? Stephanie's making a splash. Just Google PayPal debit card and the link is there. Oh, well, that's easy. You know how long I spent on the freaking thing looking at every little thing trying to find the card? They usually have to verify your info. Who? I don't know, guys. Did it work with my email? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. American eggs are the best. Paul Yellow. Oh, thanks, Paula. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? I don't want to keep Amazon and PayPal. Do you, Lavender? Yeah, Christy told me about it, I think, yesterday. I didn't know. I really don't even think the list is like... Yeah, I don't know a lot of... That Teddy thing is not supposed to be there. Ugh. Exclude the Teddy Ruxpin, whatever that Ruxpin. I don't know why it's on the wish list. I had it in my cart thing to see. I was gonna hold it there. No, guys, I don't want you. No, why is that on there? Marie said it was. I think it was Marie that said it was on there. Somebody said it was on there, and I thought I took it off. She said she had one when she was little, and I said, I need one of those dummy books, Technology for Dummies. What was you asked? Oh, the Teddy Rup. Yeah. And after you said that, and I was like, it must have went on there. So I went and I thought I removed it. That's why it's there. Anything in your cart pending goes to your wish list. Oh. Yeah, I didn't. Yes, Uber's channel tomorrow. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, Katie, thank you. Guys, thank you so much. There's Uber's channel again. Please sub and follow her on Twitter and DM your kids' names and stuff like that, or whoever. You know, your significant other, and have Santa call out their name, and you know, let them know if they've been naughty or nice. hell? Mitchell's on the naughty. Yeah, Greg too. Simple, smart, PayPal, prepaid. You can use PayPal. Thanks, Kathy. I will go to that. Holy shit, Tamara, what? Merry Christmas with a 54-inch TV. That's awesome. That is amazing. Hey, Captain. Justice. What do you like to be called? Captain, Buford, or Justice? Wait, what happened with Katie? Wishing the best with Katie. Oh, awesome. Good luck. That's always nerve-wracking. Everywhere's Walmart and grocery stores. Aww. Well, good luck, hon. That would be amazing. Not late for dinner is what I like to be called. That's awesome. I'm glad. Uber, you got a TV for Christmas? Is that what I'm seeing? It's going to Uber? Oh, Debbie, oh, Debbie, oh, Debbie. Oh, see? Oh, Merry Christmas, Uber. That's great. That's the stuff I like to see. Aww. No. No, nice list for Crystal. Hopefully Santa will bring you something. Chocolate cake. You made a huge snowball. She wants chocolate cake, Susan. Not packing snow. Yeah, so sorry for your loss, Aussie and Katie. Sad, Katie. Good luck on this, your second try. Crystal. Christmas came early. Is to have a small ass. Aww. I say the same thing, Crystal. It'd be nice sometimes. Hey, Crystal can be sweet. Look at that. Uber, what are they saying? Oh, I keep missing stuff. Yay, Uber. 5 years makes it in readmission, right? Like it has to be 5 years. Uber, I'm sending you all positive vibes and prayers and hugs. Do you get to ring a bell at 5 years? Uber's a warrior. I love Uber. No bell there? I'll ring a bell for you. That's awesome, Uber. Definitely positive vibes and prayers for you. Awesome, Lavender. Awesome. Cancer's a horrible thing. Yes, Helen, she does. Yes, she does. Okay, P-Day. Hey, Squid. Yeah, Stephanie. I wonder why they don't have it there. What the hell pests do? You guys keep missing comments. I am so sorry. God is good, yeah. Really, Ronnie? Oh, goodness gracious. He has a lot of time on his hands, if that's what you're talking about. Like, holy crap, he writes books all day long. Just woke up, phone service and internet out all day. Engineers just fixed about 10 minutes ago. Anyone heard from Rocky? Know that a house was lost, but he and the family's okay. I'm totally out of the loop. Haven't heard from him yet, but we asked for prayers earlier for him and his family. Captain. He's not a writer. He's wow, Rennie. I'm sorry. How are you, Donna? Well, who is doing this to Rennie? The one she interviewed, right? Is that who we're talking about? Jamie or... Yeah, Jamie Austin. He goes on and on and on and on Twitter all day long. Like, how do you have that much time? All right, awesome, Donna. Awesome. Good. Catch up on that sleep. Okay, Lori, I will be here. Yeah, like, it's insane. plus minus or his regular account all day long. Plus he has 100 troll accounts. He did, Rennie? How did that happen? Oh, good Lord. People have way too much time on their hands. Way too much time. Wonder where Mandy is. She's usually in here. He is obsessed type person once he starts to keep. Yes, I noticed that. And that girl that he talks about, is that like a true story? Because he talks about it so much. But the girl that passed away, that's all he talks about. I know. Poor Mandy. Lessons are learned when they cry. Then they cry. Or when they cry. I don't know what you meant by that. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right, Kathy. You're right. What was that noise? She's watching a movie with the hubby. Get your boobies checked, ladies. I never thought. Yeah, I was talking about it the other day. Like, I'm 34, I never had it done. Vixen and I were talking about it. I believe it was Vixen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that this 2018 for sure. For sure. Tamara, you and your typos. Every time you always like typo. Where's Stephanie and my typos? I like your typos. I like that word. Typos. You guys ever do that? Like a word that sounds weird, but you like it? Or maybe I'm just crazy and tired. Typo, is that one of those words? Hey, Amber. You saying hey to me? I can't remember the other word that it was the other day, and I said it like kept saying it. I don't remember. It drives me insane on Twitter. You can't freaking edit your tweet. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm 38. Never had a mammogram, I think. Yeah, they're supposed to start at 40, but I say that sooner the better. No, Stephanie. No. Not that word. That is a weird word, though. Oh, Uber's hitting on Captain. Ooh. Marine Mom. You better get it done. Uber. Have you all seen the documentary, The 13th Step? You as folks know what the 13th Step is, right? Yes. And I have not seen it. Is it really good, Amber? I have to watch it on my computer. My TV's broken. Right. Uber and Captain are sexting. Naughty, naughty. Isn't that the 13th step? Like, making it in the, I don't remember. I've heard of it before, but now I can't remember. Stephanie. Pedos and rapists sentenced to AA meetings who end up killing the members and raping ladies. Oh, good Lord. Wow. What's the 13th step, though? I can't remember. Fraternizing. It's Amanda here, Amber. I don't know what that word means. Oh gosh, you guys. I'm really not dumb. I promise. No. All right, I'll get right on that, Beast Coast. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Helen. Hooking up with other AA members. That's what the 13th step is? I thought it was something else. I guess I didn't know what it was. I used to be about some 13th stepping. I don't know. I don't know, Amber. I've heard of it, and for some reason I didn't think. I don't know. I'm just making myself sound really dumb. No, I didn't, Helen. For what? Not bothered. I know there's only 12 steps, but I heard of the 13th step, but for some reason I was thinking it was something like to do with outside of, I don't know. I'm not even saying that makes me sound stupid. Like outside of recovery or something. But now that you say the hooking up part, I can kind of remember my sponsor talking about it now. She hooked up with, she used to work at the CARES program that I go to. She was a recovery coach there. And she hooked up with one of the people in NA, but he went to CARES. He wasn't her person or anything, and yeah, a lot of shit went down. So I think I remember. Right. I remember now, Amber. Thank you. Okay, we can talk recovery. Yes, we can. You do AA or NA, Amber? Because I only know NA. Not that we can't talk about both, but before when you... Okay, I remember now because we were she was talking about her hookup that got her fired and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, Berlissa. 16 years sober? Awesome. I am 15 months sober the 5th, so 2 days ago. 5 years. 5 years. Awesome. 4 years NA, and I do AA. Helps all the way around. I've only been to one AA meeting this past year. I like NA a lot better. Here is nothing but music. You know what I did find? Like NA, I've been doing it for a year. I have to go 4 times a week. Waiting for Monday to be like, thank God I don't have to be forced to go anymore. Because it gets repetitive, I guess. I've heard, the 12 steps. I've heard. So it just seems like it's on repeat. But AA, for some reason, it didn't connect with me. I mean, I only did go once. But or someone coming in the rooms just for a sober date. 13th stepper is someone who takes advantage of the newcomers. Oh, drunk people are annoying. I was a big drinker when, like, right after I graduated high school, when I, got to move out of mom's house, and, I drank a lot then and through my 20s. But once I hit like 28-ish, it took me a week to recover from a hangover. I didn't like drinking anymore. I'm also an instant gratification kind of person, and drinking took too long. Unless I did like tequila or something, and then I was blacked out drunk. So I didn't like to drink. Just once in a while I did. As you get older, it gets way harder to freaking recover from that hangover. Did I say fish? No. What did I just say? No fish. I didn't say fish. We all, right? Yeah, when I started, I've been watching YouTube for a while, and I chatted here and there, but nothing crazy. And then, I met a few people and started live streaming, and, I was really depressed and having a hard time, and with the addiction and all that kind of stuff, like recovery. And never in a million years would I have thought when I started live streaming that I would connect with so many different people on different levels, like people with depression, and so many people in recovery that you just like are drawn to each other, I guess. You guys are amazing. Like, I never would have thought, and all there's crazy stuff that goes around on YouTube that it's hard to trust anybody, I guess. Now it's even like crazier, with all the freaking, I don't know. But, I trust, and I just feel like that. I don't know. I'm trying to say. Yeah, right, Amber. That's another thing too. I'm a a year and a half sober, almost, right? 18 months. Yeah, no, yeah. And somebody asked me to sponsor him, and I had to turn him away because I felt bad. I just don't think I'm not there. I'm not ready to be a sponsor. Do you like it, Amber? Like, you're 5 years though, right? People start like sponsoring like 6 months clean, or 9 months. I don't think I'm ready at a year. I just don't. So yeah, well, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. I love my sponsor. I love her. But yeah, when you asked me, I can't believe she does that. I don't watch her, so I don't know. But, so anyway, how many recovering addicts do we have in here? Addicts in general. Right, Crystal. Yeah. I just don't want to lead somebody the wrong way. I don't want to, when they need me and call me and I'm not available to answer the phone and they relapse or something that's on my shoulders. I don't think I'm not ready there. I'm not ready. What does a sponsor do? A sponsor is someone that like works your steps with you and somebody that um my sponsor was my higher power for a long time because I lost all my faith a while ago. Um, they're there when you need them. Call them. They got something that you want. They're another addict in recovery. So I would love help. Love help with what? I missed you. I'm sorry. You're a recovering addict, Amber. I have some questions about NA. Yeah, Stephanie, you should start going. And I have social anxiety. I don't have it like horrible. Like I go to Walmart in and out. Um, but I have it, and I always feel like everybody's staring at me and judging me. And I've been in NA for a year and at the same place, same people. At all 4 meetings, it's always the same people. And I have yet to share. I haven't shared my story. I haven't shared on a topic. And here I can talk, and I don't know, it helps. But Stephanie, I really think that you would get some. You would like NA. You just have to find the right place. All right, now I'm missing comments, baby. 8 years, awesome, Sam. We collect numbers, but yeah, so do we, Amber. Yep. You going to sleep, Crystal? I missed Blue's comment. Sweet dreams, Crystal. Behave. Well, Vixen, even, having a loved one as an addict, like, you still, um, you still go through it, you know? Really, Angel? Yeah, mine, I just like to get in and out. I don't like to hang out at Walmart. I don't like big crowds and small places. What is Baby Blue on? I'm lost. Unprescribed medication and pain management does not help. They just throw scripts at me. I've been on same dose for 5 years and I hate being stuck depending on these meds without any pain relief. Yep, Angel, I can relate to you there. And pain management just said, see ya. No help weaning off, no nothing. I don't even see Baby Blue commenting. Like, I keep seeing Amber saying Baby Blue, but I don't see him. Me either, man. I do my shopping at 6 a.m., right? Middle of the night. Oh, methadone. He's on methadone. My back. Good grief. Your nighttime meds are all legal, Captain? That's good. I'm fighting for my life, plus a lot of other problems like fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, severe head trauma from a butchered surgery, to name a few. Marine Mom, my heart goes out to you. You are a strong, strong person. Thanks, Helen. Hangouts hates me. Indeed has a super quick wit. She's so funny. Lindy, is she in here? Oh, yeah. I knew that's who you were talking about. Is she here? This is racist. Amen. So let's see, what is, Amber, did you say you go to NA? Who goes to NA in here? Anyone with recovery-related questions is welcome to DM me on Twitter. Did you try emailing Amber the link last night? She said she tried to go on, but it didn't work. I think so. Let me see. Do you want to go on now? Yeah, yes, I remember. Yes, I did. Twice. You can come on now, though. I like it when somebody else is on with me. I'm an addict, but go to AA. I was just wondering if anybody reads like the Just for Today book. Or do they have those on N or AA? Can't remember. You want on now? AANA. Don't be codependent. Thanks, Alan. I won't. You do have the Just for Today book? Have you ever read the Just for the date that your clean date, the Just for Today on your clean date? I see what it said. Yeah, she can come on. Okay, Diane. You want me to DM you with it, Amber? Oh, come on. Well, let me put it in the there it goes. Alright, I DM'd it to you, Amber. And Diane. Diane, I'm gonna kick your butt. I just seen your DM. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I'm a sneaky one.
Huh?
I said I'm a sneaky one.
You are a sneaky one.
Yeah, well, too bad.
What did Amber say in the chat? Does she need it by email or I DM'd it to her, but I can't see the chat.
Hello, Captain Buford. Why am I echoing?
I have no idea. Not echoing to me.
Oh. Am I echoing to anyone else but myself?
Oh, Stephanie, you're coming in? I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Don't tell me you're not going to stay in here for long. Because guess what? You're going to stay in here all night. I didn't see that you wanted on.
Hi, Helen.
Why doesn't ever want to let me put it in there? Is everything being so difficult to me?
My audio is low? Okay, well, I'm going to try to speak louder.
You are loud, yeah. Echoing.
Yeah, I am echoing.
Not echoing to me. Rockin' Roberta, hey, hon. How are you?
Let me go out.
Out of it. I am fried.
I'm going to go out and come back in.
Okay. It's probably my Hangouts. Hangouts hates me. Amber, do you need the email? Or do I need to invite you by email? Primary. It's something, Helen. It don't like me. That's for sure. Not your stream, her connection. I know, but it kicks me out all the time. People echo. Sometimes it squeals. I don't know.
Okay. Am I echoing?
No. Amber, where are you? I need an email. I'll take a link just in case while you are at it. Okie dokie. Absolutely.
No more echo.
No more.
I hear myself.
Echo, echo. Echo, echo. Ashley. Let me see if I had Amber's email from yesterday because she's not answering me. I'll invite her through email. Maybe not. I can't find it. Where is Amber?
Do you want me to DM her or she needs an email?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. AmberK.YouTube Gmail. AmberK.YouTube. Amber. Right. AmberK.YouTube@gmail.com. Alrighty, you have been invited. Amber. Awesome. Lavender, yeah.
Yes, I have YouTube muted. I always do. I don't know. I don't know if it's, Amanda, do you have earphones on?
No, I'm muted.
No, but do you have earphones on? Maybe it's that, or maybe your volume is up really loud because,
Oh, maybe. I turned my volume up earlier when I watched the video. Hey, talk now.
hello? Am I echoing still? I still hear myself. It's so weird because I was in a
It's
chat.
probably my piece of shit Hangouts. Hold on, let me refresh. Hey,
You back? I'm still echoing.
I can't use headphones on my laptop because when I did, it squealed or something the last time. Let me try again.
And I have earbuds in, so
Never mind. I don't know where they are. I use headphones on my laptop because when I did, it squealed or something the last time. Let me try again.
and I have earbuds in.
Somebody's not muted.
I'm muted.
Oh, there's Ashley.
I did go out and come back.
You were muting last time, yesterday too.
Excuse me?
You were muting or echoing yesterday too.
Yeah, only in your chat.
I'm telling you, Hangouts hates me. But you're the only one. Ashley, are you echoing?
I don't know.
Why I yelled.
Hello, hello, hello. No, I don't hear an echo.
It's you, Diane. Your fault. All your fault.
Ah,
I don't hear it as
Echoing
voice.
for me.
It's gone now.
Did it work for Amber?
Well, that's why I clicked the link so soon, Amanda. I was going to ask you, is there a way to email someone from within Hangouts? Because I think that's
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Like the little add button.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not echoing now, says Melissa.
well, I'm not speaking. Am I echoing?
No.
Okay, good. I hear myself again.
Stephanie. Tamara, Speff. I have to pick on her for her typos. She's always bitching about them. Lamb. Did it work, Amber? Oh, obviously not because you're in the chat.
Yeah, she's still here in the
I
chat.
didn't. Oh, email in an email and not off Hangouts? Tamru.
I don't have a can phone. That's really funny.
You don't have a what?
Diane, put your can phone down.
Mm.
I have a microphone that works normally. It's just not working properly tonight in here.
Let me try to email.
Not sure why.
Choking on candy. I have 6,559 emails.
What?
Relatable.
I'm never on the computer, and you have to like delete each individual one on your phone. So I don't ever do it. I should probably get on the computer and delete though. That's a lot.
I'm the same way.
All right, Amber, I emailed it to you. Amber. It's Amber K on Twitter. I was gonna say, man, I forgot all those Y's, but that's on Twitter. It's been a long day, Ashley.
I have the giggles like I did that other time I was on, and I couldn't stop laughing. That's how I feel tonight. Oh, God.
Bob.
Yeah. That was so funny to me at the time. Like, looking back, it was so stupid. So that's why I laughed at it.
Stephanie, what am I addicted to?
Live streaming on.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's call Dr. Phil.
Marla said I was. What did she say today? I was the. I don't know.
Well, where did we all go before you started live streaming all the time?
I don't know.
I swear to you, I cannot remember. And it's not been that long.
Live streaming and me. You're addicted to Stephanie. Call Dr. Phil.
I used to just go over and listen to other people's live streams.
Yeah. What did I watch? Let's see. I watched MFW before I started really chatting. Amy Slayton. Trisha, of course. I don't know.
I think Drama Live was the first real live that I watched.
Oh, the first light, yeah. Who?
Miss Fucking Wonderful.
Oh. Yeah. She's the one that told me to go to, when she was doing those postcard things, and she recommended Shoot the Shit. I found her through, I found Peter Mon and then Amy Slayton, and then found Katie and Trisha through them guys. There, now it worked, finally. Goodness gracious. I can't hear you.
Hello.
You need headphones.
Who is that?
Amber.
Oh.
Or just mute YouTube.
She needs headphones. Oh, I thought she
I
was.
have headphones.
My DVR is full from all the shows I don't watch since I found you all. Aw.
Hi, Amber.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was you trying to talk,
Someone.
but it was you.
Oh. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I can't see the chat, so y'all will have to tell me what people are saying.
Okay.
What are you on? Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
You can close out of the Hangouts and open up YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, just press your home button and then hit open up YouTube.
You're so smart, Amanda.
I know.
I know she
I
is.
just learned that the other day, though.
I usually have to get somebody else's phone.
Right, I was like, if I joined from my phone, I would have my computer pulled up. If I join a Hangout, I have to join through my phone and watch the chat. I was watching the chat on my computer because I can't join from my computer because some reason the headphones don't work right. I don't know. So, but now I learned that you can watch the chat on your phone.
Okay, I see everybody now.
Alrighty.
Well, that's what I do.
Hello.
I come in on Google Hangouts, and then I just mute the YouTube side, and I watch the chat on
Diane?
YouTube.
But
Never mind. I was going to say a joke, but I decided not to.
You can say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I was waiting
Amber.
for this, like epic.
No.
Come
No, because it's mean. I'm done being mean for the day. I've already been mean twice today.
Come on, give me your best shot.
are you bitchy today? Bitchy bitch.
I think so.
Come on, Amber. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
It's a happy day. Anyways, so what were we talking about? Recovery?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that because I'm in recovery, okay? I can't talk mean, Diane.
Okay.
Stop
was there something
tempting
Diane
me.
wanted to say? Diane, didn't you say there was something you wanted to say real quick?
Oh, yes. I am telling you, my memory is going. I just wanted to say, anybody that is in here, that I did send the gift off to Marla, and I did send off the money that was remaining to her PayPal account. So it's all been done.
Hey, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll like it and know that we're all thinking about her.
And I don't know, my God, I must be so tired. I think I'm very tired. Ashley, I couldn't get your name. We changed it from Flowers because we figured Flowers would be, they would be dead too soon. So I hope Marla's not listening because I really want this to be a surprise, but we got a gift basket.
Okay.
You don't have
Yeah.
to say because I heard you what you decided to send instead.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll shut up.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
So I just wanted to make sure that I got that done today because, I got caught up in other stuff today and I needed to get it done.
Well, the reason I wanted Amber to go on was because I had some questions about AA, and I don't know that. Well, first of all, what's the difference between AA and NA as far as what goes on in the program?
Because in my town,
Can y'all hear Amber?
No, she went out. YouTube recovery drama count. YouTube drama recovery. Yes, it does.
Do you know the difference, Amanda?
I don't. I know they do like 12 steps is NA. They're different. The steps are different.
Oh, really?
And that's about all I know.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So in my town, there's a huge difference between them as far as the people and what type of meetings they are. I tried NA because I thought that's where I would fit in best because my vice and my drug of choice was pills. So I assumed NA would be where the best place for me. But it wasn't. And AA just seemed a little more classier, I guess, because all I ever learned in NA was they just told battle stories basically and relived everything. Every single meeting was the whole thing was talking about how, somebody used to smoke crack on Saturdays and, it was ridiculous. There was no recovery in those meetings. And it was just talking about it. It was weird. But I guess that's just, my town. That's not everybody's town. But the difference is supposed to be
Cut out again, Amber. Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
Not
Sorry.
down the hall.
Just come in and interrupt everybody. Sorry, Amber.
There's Steph.
I get you.
Oh, now I see her.
You can finish, Amber. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was telling Amber that sorry that I interrupted her. Go ahead and finish because I feel like I.
Oh my God, my phone.
What happened?
Here she is.
I think
Oh,
Hello. Can you hear you? It's like, I don't know.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I guess
We can hear you, but it sounds like maybe you're talking too close to the speaker or something, like it's muffled.
I don't know what to do. This is my only headphones.
Well, it sounds fine now.
Maybe I should go back inside.
Well,
Maybe
hey,
that's the
Amber,
problem.
you don't have to have headphones. You don't have to.
Amber, I don't know if you're on PC or your phone, but with my computer, try it without headphones because mine works better without.
That's my only headphones.
Try it without.
Maybe I should go back inside. Maybe that's the problem. You don't have to have headphones. You don't have to.
Mine works better without headphones.
But with mine,
Amanda, mute her. She's breaking my ears.
Sorry.
Okay, can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back inside now, so maybe that helps.
Okay. I can hear you a lot better.
Okay,
Yeah, you sound-
so I think I broke up. I guess my answer was AA is supposed to be for alcoholics, and NA is supposed to be for drugs and narcotics. Supposed to be, but you can choose whichever one that you want to go to.
Are the steps different? Like, what's the difference in the two? I mean, I heard a little bit coming.
They vary
Right.
slightly, but they are basically the same.
Okay. You just feel more comfortable.
Yes.
Like you get more help through.
Yes. That's just in my town. Like going somewhere else, it might be completely different, but just in my town, I prefer AA.
And Amanda, you go to NA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and
Some people,
there's some alcoholics in NA. They just say that the program works better for them. And,
yeah,
you know, some addicts go to AA. Just whatever works
Mhm.
for you.
So pretty
Some
much you
people-
kind of have to go to know what is going to work for you better.
yeah, pretty much. It's all different everywhere you go, and every town is going to be different.
Right.
In mine, I guess the difference in mine was structure and the crowd. So it just seemed like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just seemed like NA was more of a party to go drink coffee and talk about your using days. And I didn't ever see any step work or any kind of recovery going on. People were just talking about when they used to use, and there was no recovery. I don't know why. And that happened in more than one group. And so I went over to AA, and I was told not to say I was an addict, just to say I'm an alcoholic. But everyone was welcome. And it just seemed like, there was people there with like 50 years. So that's what helped me. And I've always just stuck with that here in my area.
How do you all feel about abstinence versus recovery?
I feel like if you're not working on your recovery, you're working on a relapse.
I agree.
Okay.
There's a big difference.
Your recovery, what does that even mean? Like, I don't even know what that means because I've never been in recovery. Oh, I've been clean for over 2 years, but I've never been a day of my life to an NA or an AA.
I don't think you have to be in. I don't know.
What was the question?
What's
Like,
how do you feel about abstinent?
yeah, like for like what I do compared to what Amber and Amanda do.
Well, I
They're
feel
comfortable without.
like I said, if you're not working on something to keep you from going back, I feel like it's only a matter of time before you do.
Whatever
Does
you're
that
doing
make
is
sense?
obviously working, so you're working
Yeah,
on something.
but I also think that abstinence is just being, and I would never down you ever. That's just what works for me. I know that if I stop going, um, eventually I'm gonna go back to the path where I was because there's nothing stopping me.
I don't know. So okay. So what are steps? Like what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. When you say
So there's 12 steps in AA and NA, and usually, when you first get to a meeting, you will admit that you are sober for 24 hours or whatever. They'll ask you, and then they'll name the 12 steps and the 12 principles. They'll go over that in the very beginning, and usually they have step meetings, and usually they recommend that you get a sponsor, which is somebody who's got more recovery than you and somebody that you're comfortable um, putting your recovery in their hands in a sense, So
right?
you kind of have to go and sit. I was recommended to go to 30 meetings in 30 days or 60 and 60 or 90 and 90 before making a choice. That way you have enough time in to realize, who you click with and who you like and who would be good for you. So you kind of have to go to pick that person.
Right.
You can also fire a sponsor if they're not good for you or if they're not, doing, if they're not helping you, if y'all don't mesh, you can pick somebody else. You're not stuck with that person full sobriety.
So if you say like your first step is to do what? Like what do you have to do?
Well, okay, so there's 12 steps. The first one is to admit you're powerless over drugs and or alcohol.
Okay.
So that's your first step. And usually you'll get with your sponsor. Am I here?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So usually you'll get with your sponsor and they can, each sponsor is different. So they'll choose, what the best way is that they do it, what the best way that they've found through however many years of recovery they've been in to do the steps. And I know mine was, I did a gratitude list of everything I was grateful for. And then I had to write like an essay and read it back to her. And basically that was saying how my life was unmanageable and I was powerless. Basically, that's just the easiest step to
Okay.
do is to admit that you're powerless.
Well, I mean, I've already done that, so I can definitely understand that. See, okay, for me now, because I'm truly, truly interested in it because I've never done it. The only thing that I had to do was counseling at whenever I was on Suboxone, but it
Uh-huh.
wasn't. I had to go to what we call here. It's a mental health facility run by the state. There's a name for it. I can't think of it right now. And I went once a week, and it was kind of like AA, but not really. There's only like 3 people in there. I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't for me. I don't like to be around people that are high anymore. I don't like that. And every time there was somebody there that was. That's why I stopped going. in the first place. And that's a thing that I'm kind of afraid of and don't, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. Usually there's always well, you know, they say come as you are, so there will always be the occasional drunk or person high that comes in.
Right.
But, it depends on if they're belligerent or not and if they're disrupting the meeting. But usually they'll allow them to stay because it's better for them to be there than to be out. And it's kind of like reeling them back in and hopefully getting them to start over again. But you have to understand that after a certain amount of time, you're not in control of anybody else's recovery but your own. And just being around other people, it can trigger you in the beginning, but you'll start to get more strength and you will start to realize that that's not going to bother you after a while. And you'll actually be able to maybe help those people that are using, that may come around you and you may cross paths with an old friend. I wouldn't suggest that in the very beginning, though. That's kind of like a no-no, the whole people, places, and things.
I erased everybody's number out of my phone. Like I don't associate with anybody because that was a big problem for me. Is if I knew that I could go somewhere and get something, I had a hard time with it. So that was another thing. But now I don't think. I mean, it wouldn't bother me at all now. I would love to help out. I just feel weird going in and being like, well, I'm clean for 2.5 years. Here I am.
Well, you're obviously doing something right. Let me just say that.
Yeah, but I don't know. And I would like to help other people too that are addicted and need help. Because it doesn't bother me now to be around people.
Right.
I was just protecting myself. I know myself.
Of course. I mean, we all have been there. I was at a point where, I just couldn't be around anybody else but my family at one point because I just didn't feel safe. I didn't trust myself. So until you are comfortable enough doing that, I would not suggest being around anyone that's using or that you may have used with in the past. But back to the steps. So like you work through the steps and within those steps, you kind of find yourself again or the person that you were before you started using. And then it gives you tools and you do little exercises and each person's going to have a different experience as far as sponsors and sponsees. So your sponsor is going to have a different way of doing it, but that way works best for them and the people that have come before them. And so usually they know what they're doing and they know what they're talking about if you choose correctly. And they'll be able to help you through all of that, but you can't put your recovery in anybody else's hands ever. No matter what, you always have to be in control of your own sobriety and recovery because you never know what can happen. I had a sponsor that was 20 years clean that relapsed, and I felt like, what was wrong with me that this person relapsed, and I was their sponsee. Like, did I drive them insane? So you think crazy stuff, but it's not really up to you. They're in control of their own life, just like you're in control of yours.
Right. I mean, everybody is human, and everybody can fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Have you ever fired a sponsor before?
Huh?
Have you ever fired a sponsor? Like, not clicked with a sponsor that you had?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you do?
It's hard at first, but if you find that your sponsor is not doing what you need them to do, they're not there for you, they're not picking up the phone when you need them, and most sponsors want you to call them at least once a week, if not once a day to begin with, just to check in and say, hey, I'm good. And you'll get to know them, but some people you just don't click with. and you're not comfortable talking to them. I know that I've seen sponsors, and we've all seen this on YouTube. Apparently, it's the thing to talk about what your sponsee's been doing to other people. And I've fired a sponsor for that before, just because they were talking about someone that I knew. And I was like, if you're talking about them to me, then you're talking about my stuff to someone else.
True. That's very true. Yeah. I can definitely see that.
So-
So, okay, so your sponsor, you say your sponsor, that means somebody that you can call if you feel vulnerable or if you need somebody.
Yes, and that's the person that you work your steps with too.
I don't think I need a sponsor. Like, my husband is super supportive. He always has been super supportive of me. Like, more than anybody else. Like, he has my back more than anybody in the world. And I just couldn't imagine, just me personally, because I haven't been in recovery, talking to somebody about my personal life every day or once a week. That's hard for me.
But does your husband know about the steps of recovery?
Does he know? No, he doesn't know anything about addiction like that. He just knows that. I mean, like, he'll listen to me, and he would never, like, if I went to him and I was like, I'm having a craving or something like that, he would do whatever he could to help me and not let me go that route.
So, if you were to go about getting into recovery by yourself, how would you do it?
Like, what do you mean? Like, now, me, or?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to get in. That's another thing. I don't know how to get into recovery.
Have you ever looked on the AA website and they have, you type in your city and they have each meeting in your city and where it's at and what times and what days of the
Okay,
week?
that's awesome. Okay, here's the thing. If I wanted to just go and sit in on it, I mean, is that a thing, or am I going to have to, like, stand up and tell people stuff?
They do have open meetings where anybody can come, and it'll say that on the schedule for your town. It'll say open or closed at the bottom.
Okay.
Open means that family, friends, supporters, anybody can come. Anybody's welcome. But closed means that you actually have to. It's a closed meaning only the addicts or the alcoholics are allowed there. The people that announce themselves as an addict, not the family member or the friend that come with you.
Right.
So
if
there's
I
two
went to a
types.
meeting, I wouldn't go crazy not participate in the first time.
Right. You can just sit there.
Okay, I can totally do that. I'm down for that. I
They-
let myself freak myself out. I don't like to talk in front of a big group of people, and I don't know.
You don't have to. Even if you go to a closed meeting, you can just say your name and that you're an addict or alcoholic in the very beginning, like, I'm an alcoholic, and that's all you have to say the entire time.
Okay.
You don't have to speak, period, if you don't want to. And I recommend when you first start not to speak, because you want to take it in what's going on.
Well, I will. I'm gonna look into it, because I feel like eventually, once I learned something, I would 100% be down to help somebody whenever I was strong enough and knew enough to do that. But I would love to be able to help somebody that was in my position when I,
Yeah.
needed somebody the most. I would totally be down for that.
Yeah, that's all about, the 12th step is giving back. And basically that is the 12th step, is giving back. But you kind of have to work through the steps to get there. That way you know how to actually help other people, because
Right.
the steps are made so that you find yourself again and you get rid of all those things that were making you want to use in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's why you're supposed to get a sponsor, because That's just the way it's been since the 30s, and that's what they found works best. It's not just like someone came up with it a decade ago. It's been like almost 100 years now. In 2035, it'll be 100 years.
Wow. They must be doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
I know most people that are in my position and go about it the way that I did don't make it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I can see that. You kind of have to want it more than you need it, because if you say that you need to do this, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No,
Wanting it.
makes sense to me, 100%. Because when I was ready, and I wanted it more than anything else. Before
That's
that,
right.
I wanted to be high more than anything else in the world.
Yep. And you'll do what you want to do. So if you want to get high, you're going to get high. If you want to get sober, you're going to get sober and stay sober. But if you need to and somebody's putting that stipulation on you, then most likely you're not doing it for the right reasons. But eventually you'll want to do it if you stay long enough and you stick with it long enough. Just like when I was in drug court. I needed to go to AA because I had to, but I didn't want to at first.
Exactly.
Eventually, I went enough times and I stuck with it enough where it kind of stuck, and I wanted it. I wanted it more than anything at that point, and I wanted this new life. They say that if you give recovery the same amount of time that you've given your addiction, and you still decide to go back after that amount of time, then go back. If that's what you choose to do, but I doubt you will.
Mm-hmm. It's like before I actually quit, I quit. I did. I quit over and over, but I never, I knew when I said I was trying to quit, every time I knew I wasn't, if that makes sense. Like I knew what I wanted, but when I did, I knew there was nothing that was going to stop me. Like,
yeah, because we're going to do what we want to do. That's right. Just how we work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will be right back, guys, in like 5 seconds.
Amanda, are you sleeping? Amanda's sleeping, y'all.
She really? Amanda.
Yep. She said, fuck y'all, I'm out.
Oh, that's so sad. You know how tired she is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is she snoring?
I think so.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Then what else is it? Here, I'm gonna mute her.
So did anybody else have any questions or
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a tiny bit of backstory. I lost my dad about 10 years ago, and it like nearly killed me, right? And I quit smoking the same week that he died, and I picked up drinking. And I didn't drink a lot at first, but I definitely was medicating, right? And very recently, I decided that it's been 10 years since I started drinking to medicate myself, and I want to stop. So I've only not been drinking for like 3 weeks, but for me that's a big deal. Because I was a heavy drinker. And the doctor told me or he challenged me to do the 90 meetings in 90 days. But I told him that I, of course, I'm open to anything, but I don't really feel like I'm struggling with the not drinking. Like I'm still struggling with the feelings, the anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
But so I guess my ultimate question is how do you know if you're an alcoholic? Because I quit drinking and for a few days it was tough. It's really tough. But now it's, I don't feel like it's hard anymore. So does that just
Well, does it have control over your life in any way? Did it stop you from getting a job or keeping a job or keeping your family? Did it disrupt your life in any way?
see? I think that was the depression that did that. Because my life has been off track for a couple of years now, but I don't think it was because of the drinking. I mean, and that's why I'm asking the questions, because I could just be, I don't know what's real. I know that I could,
Right.
I start new medicine next week. That
Mhm.
doctor gave me. There's no question that I have severe depression, right?
Right.
And severe anxiety issues. So I don't know.
So do you think you were self-medicating?
There's no question. I didn't have insurance, so I wasn't able to go to the doctor for that time.
Huh.
But I feel like if I had, I would have, just taken anxiety medication and I'd have been fine.
Well, I guess
But I don't
if
know.
you don't feel like
I'm
it was
100%,
disrupting your life in any way, or
and
if you didn't notice a difference with it, like with when you were drinking and when you're not drinking, then um I don't know how you would be able to tell the difference.
well, that's what I mean. I mean, my life was definitely disrupted, but I don't think it was because I was drinking. I think it was because I was so depressed. I was non-functional.
Non-functional. So,
Yeah,
do do
non-functional.
you think that had to do with the alcohol or the depression or both?
I think it's the depression.
So,
But I mean, I just don't want to rule anything out that might help me.
do you think that if you went and you
You
tried,
know,
do you think that would hurt anything?
I don't. Well, no. I mean, other than I would struggle to even get out of the house because of the depression. So that it would be. I don't know that I could commit to that just yet.
Yeah, of course. Well, what if you waited until, like when do you have an
But
appointment to go to the doctor?
I've already been. My insurance kicks in next week, so I have to wait till then to get the medicine.
Okay, so it takes about what, 2 weeks for it to start working correctly?
I think it takes more like 2 months before you can
Oh,
tell if it's at a therapeutic level. Now that's different medicines are different,
right.
you know, different
Um,
time spans.
so,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not struggling with the not drinking, but I
well,
mean, I did drink for a long time.
if you're not struggling with it, and if you could just put it down, um, I don't know you well enough. I'm not a doctor,
Yeah.
and I'm not, you know, in any place to tell you what you are and what you're not. That's all up to you. But if you don't feel like it's affecting you in any way, then I would say that I would go with the depression first, and then if you get that figured out and you realize, I feel like if it's been this long for you, then I don't really think that's the issue. But then again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not in any place to tell you.
Well, what about I mean, maybe there's someone listening who wonders if they have a problem too. Like, how would you gauge the problem? Like, how do you know if you're an alcoholic, let's say? Because I don't believe that I am, because like you said, I just put it down and I've not struggled with it. Um,
Um,
so what's the
if
gauge?
the way that I gauged mine was, um, I had a problem until I was in handcuffs. So that's how I gauged my problem. Was it disrupting my life in any way? Your first step is admitting you're powerless. So powerless over that drug or that drink means that it has control over your life in some way, whether it is controlling you by taking away from you being able to hold a steady job or keep your family together, your relationships with your family and friends. um, is it taken away from your ability to hold down a job and lead a life where you can provide for your family, and do for yourself? Is it disrupting your life in any way?
Right. Well, that makes sense.
I gauged mine.
That makes sense.
And I obviously was, because I was in handcuffs. I had lost my freedom. I had messed up my relationship with my family. I had just lost my job. So there's 3 right there. So I obviously had a problem.
Right. Yeah, Evelyn says that she is a therapist and that you are right on.
Well,
For
it'll
me,
be
Ashley,
$350, and you can put that in my PayPal.
Right?
I didn't think I had a problem myself. And like I thought I could quit any day, and I took enough pain medicine for so long that it would hurt a lot of people. And I thought I was fine. I thought I could put it down. So it's hard to tell when you're in addiction because you're in denial sometimes. No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you are in general as an addict.
Yeah, I agree. But who are we to tell her um, what she is and what she isn't? I feel
No,
like that's her choice. And Stephanie, I totally agree with you in that sense because I mean, I was over here working as a pharmacy person. I was taking pills from the pharmacy and I thought I didn't have a problem. So, I mean, we just don't see it when we're in it. We don't see it until something happens and we hit rock bottom and we realize that we have a problem. So either Ashley, doesn't have a problem and she just liked to drink and self-medicate, or she hadn't hit her rock bottom, or, maybe it's the depression. We don't know. But it's worth a try. I mean, whatever you think is best for you, for Ashley, that's what you should do.
Yeah. Well, thanks. That helps. Because like I said,
Okay.
because I mean, there was a time where I was like I never feel like I got drunk. I just always had a slight head change just to knock, the edge off. And of course my family, because, I have had such a hard time the last 2 years, well, they were like, that's just because you drink so much. It's like, well, maybe, maybe they're right. Maybe and I'm not opposed to admitting that I don't have all the answers. I certainly don't. But yeah, I mean, I guess I would entertain the idea that I was addicted to alcohol at some point, more so if I had had a harder time putting it down.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, people who aren't addicts sometimes are encouraged to go to AA just because the steps are so good.
I don't think it would hurt you if you wanted to try it. I don't think you would get anything negative.
They even have something here called Celebrate Recovery, where you do 12 steps, but they have 2 rooms where in one of the rooms you're chemically dependent, and the other rooms you are either codependent, or you have another issue. You have an eating disorder, or you have problems with stealing, or any other problems other than chemical dependence. So there's all kinds of addictions. And you can benefit from any of those. I don't know if they have Celebrate Recovery where you are, but I actually started going to Celebrate Recovery first before I ever entered the rooms of AA and NA because I was there to support someone else, and I was codependent myself with my daughter's father. He was an addict, and I was codependent, and I thought I could fix him. And he went to the chemically dependent room, and I went to the codependent. Ended up switching roles. So I mean, there's stuff out there for everyone.
Right.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, like I consider myself to be pretty well versed in like bipolar disorder and depression and anxiety issues because my family, we have one of each. Or my dad was bipolar, 2 of my sisters had bipolar, and 2 of my nieces have bipolar. Thankfully, I just have the depression. I don't have mood swings at all. But people think that you're people get depressed when something really traumatic in their life happens, like I don't know, they lose a job and then therefore they get depressed, or they, you know, I mean, I don't know, just like there's a trigger, and there's not always a trigger. People like me are born with it. It's like, I mean, I had trouble getting
Yeah.
up, getting motivated to get out of bed in the morning as a high schooler.
So you had
There's this
chronic
thing
and not
in
situational?
brain. Duet?
So you had chronic depression and not situational depression then, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I've always had a problem with motivation, and energy levels have always been low. But, you know, situation impacts it, certainly. But,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, it's been a hard couple of years, but I mean, but I have no reason to be sad. I mean, I'm very blessed. I really
It's
am.
just a chemical imbalance usually. I mean, I have it too.
Yeah.
Mine is situational though, and it's acute. Like it depends on what's going on around me. It's not just because or 24/7 like you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I get bad too, and I have anxiety and panic disorder. So I have to take some medication for that, but I can't take narcotic or controlled medications because I stopped taking my controlled medications when I got into drug court, which was 5 years ago now is when I first started that program. And in my program, unlike Amanda's, you're not allowed to take anything that is going to fail a drug test. So you have to be completely clean before you can get in there. And so I was taking Klonopin for my anxiety, and I had to get off of that, which was kind of difficult, but I was on a low dose, so it wasn't that hard. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying about imbalance. I think a lot of people have that now.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's hard for people to understand. And I mean, and if anyone knows anything about depression, you know how difficult it is to convey to the people around you who love you what's going on with you. They just think that, you know, you're being lazy. I've heard it so many times. You're lazy. No, people. My
Yeah.
brain is broken. Literally, it's like, would you tell somebody with diabetes that, you know, they just should get over it and eat whatever they want? No.
Right.
Just like you wouldn't tell someone with depression, you know, just cheer up. It's just not. It's literally not possible for my body to do that. And so it makes for a very frustrating life. I mean, for me, it has been.
Yeah, I think that it affects a lot more people than we know.
Yeah.
But a lot more people are more open now. Usually people would suffer in silence rather than ask for help. But now, you know, there's more help out there, and, you know, more people are coming out with their mental issues to get help. So I think that's why it's more widely known now, because otherwise, you know, people would self-medicate. And that's where a lot of addictions come in, is because I don't know if you've ever seen like a homeless person that just didn't seem all the way there and wonder how they got there. And a lot of them, you know, there's such a huge problem in the US with that, where people have mental issues and they're not getting the help they need, or they were offered that, but they chose to self-medicate instead of getting help, and they'll lose everything for it, and you know there's just nothing in place for that. And I'm not saying that anyone that we're talking about, or I'm not saying that you're like that or I'm like that, but there's just a huge problem in the States with mental health and mental illness and how to handle it.
I think anxiety and depression is in the beginning why I even started self-medicating. It was like I was in pain, but I wasn't in physical pain. I was in emotional pain. And when I took Percocets or whatever I took, it made those go away for me. And I just got used to not dealing with those emotions. That's probably been the hardest part for me, probably since, getting sober, is learning to feel my emotions again, because I didn't for a long time. And it's hard.
Hey, Catherine.
I
Catherine,
just saw. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just going to read Catherine's comment. She says, clinical depression is the type that one can't control. Just can't snap out of it. It's usually a chemical imbalance, and Zoloft has helped you. And
Right.
I'm glad to hear that, because I start Zoloft next week. So
Oh, yay. I can't take Zoloft, unfortunately. I was able to take it when I was younger, but now I can't take it. It triggers something like panic disorder with me. Last
Really?
time I tried to take it, I had a panic attack. So I have to be really careful
Well,
with
Amanda,
what I take.
she's talked about how she is on Zoloft now too, and she's only been on it for a short time, but she already feels better.
That's great.
Yeah. But like me, just like today when I woke up, I have anxiety so bad that I literally woke up from a dead sleep in a state of like, I don't want to say panic, because I don't ever feel like I'm having a panic attack, but my face was literally, it felt like I had spent 4 hours in the sun with no sunscreen. I mean, it was my whole entire face was beet red and hot to the touch. And that's one of my anxiety side effects. It's just, and my heart was coming out of my chest, and it's just, and I have no reason to be anxious. In that moment, especially, I just woken up out of a deep sleep. So, I mean, I just cannot wait to get this medicine going and hopefully find some relief.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, no one wants to be in any kind of distress, or, I mean, it's really hard when you have that, and you're not on the correct dose or the correct medication at the time. It gives you even more anxiety. And I know with my experience, when I would switch medications or start a new medication, that would give me anxiety because I was wondering what it was going to do to me.
Yeah,
So I'm just a nutcase. That's all it is.
oh, that meaning you don't. You said
That
you
is,
took Zoloft and it made you have a panic attack.
I haven't started.
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about.
but yeah, that's just me and my body. My body could take it at one time and now it can't. And it just rejected it. And I think it's called serotonin syndrome, is what that's called. But I could be wrong.
It's called what you said?
Serotonin syndrome,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
deadly.
Yes. That is a thing for sure.
I don't know if that's what I had or what happened to me. But what the heck was that? Did y'all see what I just saw?
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay. I think that was fake.
That was the same
Anyways,
account that did the PayPal thing.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
okay, anyways, moving on with life. Evelyn Shelton, she's been talking to me this whole time and I'm just now seeing it. So I want to apologize because I'm not rude, Evelyn. I just haven't seen your messages. But she said, "Wow, even with a script, Amber?" Question mark, annoyed face. So I don't know what that was.
Melissa.
Oh wow, she's been talking to me the whole time, and I've been such a bitch and ignoring her. Wow,
You're on a roll.
I'm sorry. Well, that's the
I
third
just
time
started.
I've been a bitch today.
Stop it.
I didn't say it this time. I just started looking at chat because for some reason I cannot get it pulled up on my computer for anything. But
Yeah, I was looking at something else. I was looking online, and I happened to come back and look at the chat and see that somebody's been talking to me.
it was not.
The one that says she's a counselor.
Which one?
Evelyn.
Oh wow.
She's the one that said you're right on.
Oh, cool. So do y'all think I should go to school for counseling then?
I mean, it sounds like something that you like to do, and something that,
Yeah, especially you're passionate about it.
and I always think people should go into the profession that they have some firsthand knowledge about. And since you've been through this, I think that would be
Mhm.
great.
Rockin' Roberta. I see you, girl. She's a good one too. She she's in recovery, and I think she just came off of Suboxone, if that's correct.
Oh, that's
And she filmed her
hard.
journey. She vlogged it, and it was painful to watch because we've all been there with withdrawal,
It's
and
painful to watch, but to do
yeah,
because it helps
yeah,
people that are so afraid. Because I can remember so many times that I was just like, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through it. But to watch somebody else go through it and make it's very inspirational. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, Roberta.
yeah, definitely. If y'all are into recovery and all that good stuff, definitely check her out because
Subscribe to
the
her
first
because
time I watched her, I felt so bad because I had already been through it, and I was like, is she gonna make it? Is she gonna make it? Because I've seen on YouTube so many times people haven't made it. But she made it.
congrats.
She
That's
sure
awesome.
did.
Roberta.
None
And
of
I
us
definitely would never have the balls to even get on YouTube and film, my withdrawals and my journey. That's a very private thing, and it's very hard to go through even just by yourself. So I commend her for doing that, for other people to see. And it's kind of, can y'all
Yeah,
hear me?
exactly, Evelyn. Did you see Evelyn's comment? Absolutely. I call patients like you Harriet Tubman. You can lead others out of slavery like someone who hasn't been there can't because you know.
Yes.
you either know or you
Harriet
don't know.
Tubman.
There's no way to not that there's
I'm
no
the
way.
Harriet Tubman of YouTube, y'all.
Ah, I knew that was coming. I'm not.
I'm eating them.
Oh my god.
Well, now that y'all know.
Make me choke.
Hey, reading us a book.
If y'all want to send me any
We'll
money
send you
or a book, you can send it to my PO box, and I'll have my PayPal set up, sometime soon too.
You're just money laying around collecting dust. I know it's the holidays and all, but if you can
Yeah,
dig
definitely,
see if you don't.
G Bear's mom.
definitely.
How much are you down to? What dosage are you down to?
All right, let's see. Aunt Mimi,
Charles,
the doctor gave me Zoloft and the Buspar. Zoloft is for antidepressant, the Buspar is for anxiety, and then a script called Vistaril. And that's
Which is
supposed to
for
be,
your blood pressure.
well, he said it's a fast acting anti-anxiety antihistamine. So
Oh.
it
Oh,
works
okay. Never mind.
it works like this.
I'm thinking of something else. I went to pharmacy school, and it's been a while, so I'm a little rusty. But yeah, Vistaril is for anti-anxiety, and it's like a high strength Benadryl. I
Yeah.
think it's the same thing as Atarax too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I told him I didn't want anything that I was going to get addicted to at all. So that was his solution for me. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to filling that script. He used that this morning.
I'm over here thinking Vistaril is lisinopril, which is the blood pressure thing, but
Gotcha.
I would have failed that test. I'm thinking about going back into that actually because that's how I got in trouble because I went to school for pharmacy and I was like an idiot and I started taking pills from the pharmacy, like in Jackass. But if you work in retail, it's completely different than working in a hospital setting. So, since my charges were dismissed because I graduated drug court, um, it's not on my record. So if I really wanted to, I could actually go back and get retested because they never took my license because I was never convicted. So I could actually go back into that. But I kind of feel like I've lost my love for it. I don't know.
I've heard that it's gotten a whole lot more like, I don't know, pain in the ass ish than it's ever been before. Working in a
What?
pharmacy.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't
I
retail
was
especially. Like,
oh God, and they don't want to pay you either. The best way if you're gonna go the pharmacy route is to go the hospital route because retail they're outsourcing everything. Even their HR departments are now they don't want to pay you shit. So I think that's the other reason I justified it in my mind that it was okay to take pills. Y'all, I was such a dumbass. Let me tell y'all what I used to do. If I had any kind of problem, because I was such a doctor and I knew what was best for me, if I had any kind of issue, if I was out of birth control, I would take a birth control pack. If I had a cold, I would take a Z pack. It was crazy. I was like my own doctor with my own pharmacy.
Wow.
how long did you do?
Yeah, bet y'all didn't know that.
How long did you do that before they like caught on or whatever?
About 6 months because I started getting greedy with the pain pills.
Okay.
And I don't think they really even noticed the other shit, that I was doing. They started noticing when the pill count, the controlled medications weren't right.
Right.
Because I was taking Percocets and pain pills, and the numbers were coming up short. And I guess they went back and checked on the camera, and I didn't hide it well enough because
Oh,
I started
wow.
getting stupid. They have cameras like Vegas in those pharmacies. Cameras, but
Imagine.
I kind of threw away my education, and I beat myself up for a very long time about that because I went to school and worked full time, both, and it was very hard. So I kind of felt like I threw away that part of my life. But I guess everything happens for a reason,
Mhm.
and my reason I'm not sure of yet, but I feel like, you know, my reason could be to help somebody else in the future because of what I went through.
I think everything happens for a reason. I do. I can relate to your story 100%. I didn't ever get caught, but I was supposed to piss in a cup. It was Saturday, and I was supposed to be the supervisor there that day, and my DON was there, and she was like, "Hey, I need you to come in my office. I need to drug test you." And I was like, it was 7 a.m. I was like, I just pissed before I left. So I grabbed my purse, grabbed my keys, and I fucking hit the road.
Where'd you go?
Hello. I was like, fuck you. I knew I was fired. But the thing about
Oh
it is,
man.
they can only, you can't get in trouble much
Yeah.
for refusing a piss test. So
Yeah, I think you can get in they can fire you for that, I think now.
yeah, I got fired, but I didn't.
Oh.
My license didn't get in trouble. Like right
Oh.
now, they're expired because I'm not working, so I didn't pay to have them renewed. But I never got in trouble on my license.
She keeps calling you Harriet, and I'm dying over here. I love it.
I gotta screenshot this, y'all. Somebody screenshot that for me.
Oh,
Where's it at?
you need to make a new a new account.
Yeah,
Harriet
somebody
Tubman of
check
YouTube.
your page name, the Harriet Tubman of the
Harriet Tubman of YouTube.
Were y'all remember that night that right when Dr. Phil came out, And I suggested somebody make the screen name Rosacea Parks.
Did
Who was it that
anyone do that?
came back with the name? Who made that? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know.
But someone just came in with it, and I never figured out who it was.
Oh my God, someone just came in the chat with it.
Yeah. I said,
Oh my
somebody
God,
should-
why don't you tell me about these things?
well, this was a while ago. I don't think we were talking then.
Oh,
We're
man.
not paying very good attention to the chat, I feel like.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, I'm reading the chat. They're just mostly just.
Ashley's good at reading the chat. She's always like, paying attention to it.
Shit,
'Cause I
you're good at
try
reading the
to,
chat.
then I'll get to like talking to you guys on panel and I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. My phone will go dark.
I don't like a good attention span. Not very long.
Yeah, and if I'm paying attention to the chat, I'm not paying attention to what y'all are saying.
See, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy. Has she been here?
Oh, Bob, you're gonna make me blush. What do y'all think about my little 21-year-old YouTube boyfriend?
He's a sweet.
Wait, what?
And what do you think about my 21-year-old YouTube boyfriend,
Who's that?
Bob?
Ashley and Bob.
Bob.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that. And Bob sounds like an old man name. Are you sure that he's 21 and he's not a catfish?
We named him Bob.
Check his videos out. He is really, really, really good guy. He is super sweet. Like he's done
You
shout
named
outs.
him Bob. Okay.
Well, okay, but we were in a chat room. I think it was Amanda's channel, or it might have been Bless. I don't remember. But
He said, "Who named
he
him?"
came in and he has a French name, and no one could pronounce it. And so I came online because Amanda kept messing it up. Well, I thought she was at the time. Turns out she was right. But anyway, no one could pronounce it. So we're like, we're just gonna call you Bob. So he changed his name to Bob.
Oh, that's cute.
Last night,
That's funny.
I was watching Morticia captured moments, and your friend was in there. I asked him if he knew you. It was DPK Fish something. He is super sweet, and he said that you should come over there and watch it with us one night. I was like, no, Bob. I seen fishing as the title of his YouTube channel. I'm like, you know, Bob. He was like, yeah, I know, Bob.
I keep hearing about Morticia's channel,
Oh my gosh.
and I don't know what this is about. Like, is it paranormal stuff or?
100%.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, 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 really crazy. Her house is like the whole time last night, there's just like tapping and just everything.
I would be gone. I would sell my house if that was the case. I'd be out. Like,
at first was scared, but now she's learned to do like what do you call that, Ashley, whenever you do like sage and stuff? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you starts with an S.
And so now she does that, and she's
is
not scared anymore at all. Like
she smudges.
used to it, yeah.
well, I guess if she's cool with it, then, you know.
She's not cool. That I don't think she lives on
No, I think
an ancient Indian burial ground.
It's active, like for sure. I was scared watching it, to be honest. Smudge.
I would only want to stay in a haunted house if my ghosts or my spirits that were in my house did cool stuff, like left me free money or cleaned my house for me while I was gone, stuff like that. Yeah, I would definitely stay.
Do like when Rennie's long gone, she's still gonna be cleaning because always.
Rennie.
There will be plenty for you to do.
Yeah, Rennie's always cleaning. She'll come in the chat. She don't even say hey. She's like, I'm cleaning. I'm watching.
She's either
you make me feel bad. I need to clean more every time. She's listening and vacuuming. Then she was like, I need to put my Christmas tree. Next 5 minutes later, she was like, I need to mow my lawn. It's 100 degrees outside. I was like, hire somebody. She was like, hell no. I've done a few house cleanings in my time to rid the spirits there. But she said that's what she did. I think she's more come to terms with it than, that she's like super happy that they're there, I don't think there's anything she could do about it now. Her house is beautiful. But I told her last night, whenever I was in there and she was awake, I was like, I'm going to watch your ghost because I'm scared of ghosts, but I am really interested in watching yours. Scary even watching it because like that thing kept going off and saying words and it would be like super quiet. And then you can hear like whispering and then tapping. I don't know. It's really cool to watch.
Does she ever go in there and talk back to it?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Does she ever go in there and talk to it?
She had last night. I don't know. That's like the first time I'd really watched it because I heard Katie B talk about on Katie's channel the other day. So I just wanted to see what it was. I subbed her that day. And last night she had this, it looked like an iPad of some sort, tablet or whatever. And there was like a thing on it, an app, I guess. And it's just like, I don't know, energy that they can use or whatever. And then like every so often, and sometimes it would be like an hour in between times, and it would just say like random words. And she went out, the only time it said 2 words in a row, she went outside to smoke a cigarette, and it says house inside. I was like, the ghost is protective of her. It was really neat to watch though, but it's not boring for sure. There's tons of activity for like, there was a lot going on last night. I don't know if it's always like that, you know, because she did say it was active last night.
Right.
I was scared.
I can't believe
What
Amanda
do
fell asleep. That is the saddest, sweetest thing.
I love you, Amanda.
She's had a long day.
Right, Bob. He said I asked him whenever I seen Fish in his name, and he was like, "I love Bob. Tell Bob I said hi." His real name's Carlos. He said he was going to ask you to come over there and watch the ghost with him. I've never burned a Bailey. Have you guys? I gotta grab a charger. I'll be right back. Just a few seconds.
He just fell asleep, Evelyn. She she was on panel and we were talking, and next thing we know, we heard her breathing hard.
Yeah, she left. She must really trust us.
She's gonna be so embarrassed. She doesn't need to be there. Plus, like I said, she's got to be worn out.
Oh,
So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't even know what to say now. I want to talk about you know who, but I can't. So I won't.
No. What about are y'all over the whole recovery thing now? Are y'all good or?
Yeah, that was my big question. I just wanted to know how to know.
let me think. I might have another question for you. Give me just a second.
Okay. I want to get all of that out because I feel like it's so.
Thank you, by the way, like for talking to us about it.
Yeah, no problem.
I've been like thinking about it for a while, like ever since I stopped going to my counseling classes, but I've just always been turned off by the way that those classes were ran. That kind of kept me away too. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find an open meeting, like you said, and just go and try it out. Because then I can even have Mitchell go with me.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Oh.
Yeah, definitely. And I used to go, like I said, to support other people and at that time I wasn't in recovery, so and I wasn't using. I was an occasional user or drinker or whatever, but I feel like that wasn't a heavy part of addiction. So I would go in support of my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I think I went to the closed meeting and I just lied. And I had, you have to say you're an addict or an alcoholic.
Right.
So I just said it so that I could stay. But if it's a closed meeting, you have to speak and say that. You can't just not. But like I said, if it's an open meeting, you don't have to. You can just sit there and just be there as support or just listen and watch. The open meetings, let me just be clear. the open meetings are not going to be as good as the closed meetings are going to be, because the closed meetings, like I said, are for the alcoholic and addict, and they're not going to want to share necessarily and open up to a bunch of people they don't know.
Right.
So I just found that with my experience that the closed meetings are better. So if you get to a point where you're okay with saying that, publicly that you are an alcoholic or addict or both, then I would definitely try the closed meeting. But if you feel more comfortable starting with an open meeting, definitely, do that first. And they even have meetings called Al-Anon, where your family and anyone that want to support you, they have their own separate meetings that they go to.
Okay, this one, I'm looking it up right now, and this one doesn't say open. Hang on, let me see if I can show you. You might not be able to see it. But there's like letters at the top, and I don't know what they mean. It's like O.
I'll see if I can help you.
It's like O and D. Can you see right there at the top? That's like above the. Does that mean open?
Hold on. I have my YouTube muted, so let me see if I can get to where you're at.
Oh, okay. I clicked it, and it says open discussion. Okay.
Okay.
Open literature study. What in the heck? Oh, that's a map. Oops. I can't Google. This one is closed discussion.
So that's what open and closed means.
Okay. Awesome. I figured it out.
Yay!
I just have to figure where these places are around here. That's the next thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Eric will chat back up.
Do you know anybody in your area that goes to meetings or anything like that?
No.
You don't? So, I don't know how you would go about finding the best one for you, but what I did was I just found the closest one to me, and that's where I started.
Okay.
If you have a Facebook, and you have people, do you know anybody at all, like in your family, your friends, anything like that that's in recovery?
No.
Okay, so then you're pretty much alone with everything. See, I had a support system already, because my town is just completely saturated with addiction. And with that, people have gotten in trouble. And so now it's saturated with recovery.
Right.
Or so that's the community I found after the addiction. But once I got in trouble and found out that I was going to have to go to drug court, I started researching these things, and I definitely started to the closest one to me. But once you definitely want to try more than one, because that